welcome to Thursday Night Live. It is hangout time. I'm Tina Carini. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Byron, Georgia. So tonight we are going to have a good time as always. We're going to laugh and joke and relax and not think about the craziness of this world right now. So we're going to enjoy some creativity. And I actually posted a card sketch on my group page and did a challenge for you guys. And I thought that I would take that card sketch and use it tonight. So I'm going to show you a card that I made using the card sketch. I didn't post it on Facebook, but I will after this video. But we're going to do that. I'll show you the card sketch, and then we're going to make two cards, and one of them is going to be just like the card sketch, and then the other one we're going to do on the fly, which kind of on the fly. I have a good idea of what I wanted to do, and I picked out a couple of things, so we'll see how that goes. You guys will get to see, hey Chris, you'll get to see the crazy mind, my crazy mind, how it works. But it's always a lot of fun, I think, when we do a card on the fly, and I'd love to get you guys' ideas and your thoughts on them, and to help you to get your creative juices going. Because sometimes when you watch somebody do something and they ask you, hey, what do you think? And then it makes you think. So I just thought that that would be a lot of fun for tonight. So let's see. Not sure what else is going on. Oh, bonus days is still going on till the end of July. So you have what, a little over a week to go. No, a little less than a week. So Wednesday, the 31st will be the last day for that. And then that will be bye-bye. So, and what bonus days are is with every $50 that you spend, you get a $5 coupon code emailed to you that you can use in August. So that's a good savings, I think. I've gotten a couple of them, and I'm excited. Can't wait to use them in August. And let's see, make sure you save that coupon code, because if you lose it, Stampin' Up! Cannot get it back. So take pictures of it, screenshots, write it down, whatever you have to do so that you don't lose that code. And with, like I said, with every $50 that you spend, you'll get a coupon code. So if you spend $100, you get two. So yay, those are always fun times. So guys, what do you think about the free shipping? It ended up being extended because of the global internet issues. So you've got an extra day with that. Thank you so much for those who took advantage of that. And that really does help me out. It helps me to be able to bring you guys some fun stuff. And I love to do it. I love to come on here. I love to make YouTube videos. I love to do my classes. I love my ladies that come to my class. So if you have not been to one of my classes, I really hope that if you live locally, that you'll give us a try, because I really, really believe that you're going to love it. You're going to have a good time. We just don't sit you there and let you figure it out. You know, we help you, and it's real easy to do. And yeah, so I love it. Anyway, let's see. I know, awesome, free shipping. So free shipping was so much fun. It always is. I just wish that sometimes we would get a little bit more warning than we do with things, but you know, we don't. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. So as soon as we know, we can let you guys know. But if it's a surprise to us, it's a surprise to you too. So let's see. Hey Lynette, you are here. I am. You guys, let's see. I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about except for my August class. It is August, I think it's August 10th. It's at 10:30 a.m. It is, I have done an event for it on my Facebook page. So for any information for that, just go to my Facebook page, Sponge and Stamp with Tina. And I think I pinned it, so it should be right up at the top. Or you can just go in my events and find it there too. So all the information that you need is there. I do ask that you RSVP because I need to save your seat. Seats are limited, and also I do cut and prepare each kit for each person. So so I want to have your kit ready for you. All right, I am, let's see, what are you guys saying? Hey there. Wow, you look so stress-free and healthy. I do? Wow. Okay, well, I have to tell you a secret. The secret is I won $1 million. I'm only kidding. No, I didn't. Kayla did my makeup for me tonight, so she did a really, really good job. So I might have her do them every Thursday night for me. Huh? But anyway, thank you guys. This is really sweet. Because really I should be really stressed out right now because, you know, I don't have my job. So money is tight for me, for my extra spending money, which means things are tight for my business. But that's okay because I think that God's going to provide. I believe that he will. And I have big hopes and dreams in that. And then my son was in a car accident last night, him and Kayla. I think it was last night. Or was it the night before? It was the night before. So, and his car got totaled. It's his new car. He's had it 2 months. Same exact thing that happened to me and my husband in my new car in October. So it hasn't even been a year. The only difference is that he was actually moving. He was going about 30 to 35 miles an hour. The light had turned green and the traffic was moving, and a big pickup truck with this huge rancher grill thing on it hit him and totaled his car. So he's been pretty upset about that. We all have been. Same insurance company, a roofing company, yeah, same situation. So anyway, and not even a year apart. So yeah, so we're just trying to deal with that. But anyway, enough of that nonsense. I'm gonna flip this top down. Let me see. He will provide. Yes, he will. Thank you, guys. Yes, he will. So let me go ahead and flip this down here. And this is the card. Gosh, I wish I could fix the color on this thing. It's the only thing I don't like about this. This is the card sketch. And silly me, I forgot to get help because it's been a while since I put something on this fancy thing I have on here, and I couldn't remember how to do it, and I was running out of time. So I just printed it, and this is the card sketch. It actually goes this way. So, and this was the challenge that I put on my Facebook group. This was the card that I made with the card sketch challenge. Just praising God. Yes. Yes, me too. They're sore. They both have been to the doctor to get checked out. They both have some neck pain, and Jacob has some lower back pain as well. So we're waiting to see what the x-rays say about that. But anyway, yeah, it could have been a whole lot worse. So I definitely am thanking God for that. So let's see here. I am this one here. It's going to be a lot like this one, only you'll see. So here's the card sketch. Let me move this out of the way because this right here is the one that we're going to kind of do on the fly. And then I'm trying to watch comments because last week I missed some comments and there was some questions and I missed them during the live. So I want to make sure that I don't miss them tonight. And I probably will. But if I do, ask them twice or ask them until I answer. How about that? All right. So this one, we're going to start with a card base. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I've already folded that one. Then we have a piece of designer series paper that's going to go right there like so. Let me pull my eyeballs on my face. Okay. And this paper is the brand new In Color pack. It is this pack right here. And I don't have the cardboard piece, do I? Or do I not? still on here that tells the exact name of this, but it's the new, brand new in colors. The 2024-2026, I believe. In colors, it's the designer series pack, the 6x6s. So that's what this is. And I just mixed up some stuff here. Oh, well, we'll figure it out. So that's what I used. And this is Petunia Pop. And I like the stripes. I was trying to decide if I wanted the flowers or the stripes, but I think I'm going to go with the stripes for the background. And then I took the opposite side of the stripes. It's the opposite side. And I was going to write all of my measurements down. I might have, and I might have put them on something else. Let's see. I don't think this is it. This is something else. No, this might be it. But I'm going to take my ruler just to make sure here. This should be 1 3/4, and it is. So it's 1 3/4 inch wide, and I think it's 4 inches long, and it is. So this one's going to be 1 3/4 inch wide, and it is going to be 4 3/4 long. Okay, so this one is Fresh Freesia, because I thought that looks really nice with that. And I embossed this with the Simply Xenia embossing folder. So when I did this earlier today, I forgot to go on and check inventory supply thing. And the Simply Xenia, I'm not exactly sure what all is on back order, but I know a lot of it is. So you may not be able to get some of this of what I'm using tonight as far as the Simply Xenia goes, but that's okay. So we've got those. Then I have a strip here. This one I cut a little bit wider than on this card that I did. This card is 3/4 of an inch wide. This one is 1 inch. So we're going to do 1 inch wide on that. Remember that when you're doing your card sketches, they don't have to look exactly like this. This is just an inspiration piece, just to kind of help you. I know they help me. They help me to, they get me going. Yeah, they get me going. I don't know any other ways. They get those creative juices just to flowing, you know? So that's what I do. I use those. So I just think that they would be fun, and I'm going to be doing more of those on my group page. What's the name of it? Paper Crafting Together. So if you would like to join that group, just let me know, and I will send you an invite to come on there. We have a lot of fun. You can share your project pictures on there, and we do, like I said, I'm going to be doing more of the challenges. I've done color challenges on there, and I like to give little prizes too. So I never pick who I think has the prettiest card, because in my opinion, all of them are just as pretty. And but I do put a drawing. I do I write them down on a piece of paper, put them in a little basket, shake them up, and I pick one. So that's how I do it until I can get these fancy things that can generate winners. But anyway, so then I glued down that first mat there. Then I'm gonna put this black piece of cardstock across here, just like that. Probably using too much glue, but it's okay. I'm gonna try to put it in the center, or where I think the center is. That's more like it, where I think the center is, just like so. All right, then I'm gonna adhere this one down. I think I'm gonna put it right about there. This one, actually, I think I'm going to come over just a little bit more. I'm going to come just about like that and like that. Just like so, okay? So we're going to go ahead and adhere these down. Yeah, on my card sketches, I didn't do any measurements whatsoever, because I wanted you guys to really just think about it. And you know, basically it's just, okay, so you have your card mat. Can you guys see it? I don't know. You got your card mat, And then you have a layer, and that layer can be anything. It can be cardstock. You can emboss the cardstock. You can stamp the cardstock. You can just use the cardstock plain. It could be designer series paper. And then you have your 2 strips here, 2 layers, and they could be any width, any length, just as long as it resembles the card sketch, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. So then we're going to put this one on here, which I think my flowers are going sideways, but we'll be all right with that, right? They actually go all over the place. If you look at the whole piece of paper, they go in different directions. But this particular piece looks like they're all going sideways. All right, so I'm going to put that one right there. You can pop anything up you want to. Like I could pop those strips up. I could pop one strip up. Anything, any way you want to go. All right, so the next thing that I did was, instead of using a circle, I thought I would use a flower. So I brought out the Simply Zinnia flowers, and I'm just going to ink this up in, what do you call it? Tuxedo Memento Black. Okay, or Memento Tuxedo Black. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp that. And then I thought, well, you know, I don't want just a lone flower, so I'm going to stamp a leaf. So the leaf is in there as well. We're going to stamp that. Well, there's a leaf that comes in the stamp set. There's a leaf as well. Alrighty. And then we're going to color them. So what did I color these? I colored these with Petunia Pop and Lemon Lolly, and I think that's all I use. So I'm going to just do this real fast. I'm probably not going to color the whole flower because you guys have seen me do this a dozen times, right? So I think you kind of sort of know how to color, and I know I've done videos. So if you're new, thank you so much for joining. And you can scroll down through my Facebook page and take a look at it, and you'll probably find the videos, the recordings of where we did Simply Zinnias. Or you can also go on my YouTube channel, which there is a link in the description for that, and you can look for a video where I've done Simply Zinnias in there as well. I'm going to get better at linking things. There's just so much to remember, and I forget half the time. Like, I think I made a joke. I don't know if it was on our last video, or maybe I might have even been talking to a friend. I don't remember. See what I mean? I just don't remember. That I write myself notes, and then I forget where I put my note. How many of you guys does that happen to? So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you comment, please. And yeah, so you can comment on, does that happen to you? I'm sure it does, to a few of you anyway. And thank you so much if you're watching on YouTube too. I really do appreciate that a great deal. So I colored in where the artist did the shading for us, the Stampin' Up! Artist did the shading. So I colored that with the dark petunia. At least I think I did. I did. And then I had to double check myself there. Sometimes I get to talking and I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. So that makes it a little bit easier. So you kind of know a little bit where the shading is. And then I'm just coming in with the light and kind of blending the dark Petunia Pop. And then I'm going to come in with a color lifter to lighten some other areas. I could come in with the dark petunia and lighten it a little bit more, and I might do that. But again, like I said, I said I wasn't going to color this whole thing, but I am, because I love to color. So I'm not the greatest colorer in the world, which is why I love these markers, because they make it easy. They really do. All right, so we've got that. I'm trying to go fast here too because, yeah, I even forget what I'm saying mid-sentence. They say that's when your brain is in overload, and I really truly believe that that is the truth. And I just colored one of my little starry little flowers, whatever you call those things. Those little starry things. They look like starfish to me. Okay, so, and then I'm going to tap in between those stars just where there's some flowers showing. Right there. Okay. Oh, and then I'm going to color this too. Just like that. All right, and then we're going to take our Lemon Lolly. I love Lemon Lolly. It's a really bright yellow. I really like it a lot. See, that's the one I colored. Oh, well. Just going to give those a little color, and then I'm going to dot where those little white dots are. I'm just going to give that some color too, right in there. All right. This is what I like to call magic. So I want to lift some color in here just to give this a little bit more something, just to make it look prettier. And I learned a trick a long time ago that I had forgotten about until the other day when I was coloring, and I'm like, you know, to make the petals look like they're curving down, you can take and lighten it in the center of the petal, especially like this one right here, because the artist shaded it and shaded it down here. So it's already sort of giving it the illusion like it's folding under. So if you take it and you make a little line, it looks like it's really folding under. So there's just little tricks like that that just make it so fun. I'm going to lighten that piece there. All right, so I'm good with that. And then we're going to color the leaf, and I colored the leaf in dark old olive and dark soft sea foam, I believe. Yes, I did. So this is dark old olive. So again, I like to use the bullet end, especially for smaller pieces, because I personally just have more control with it, or I feel like I do. So I'm just going to do like that. And then I'm going to come in with my dark soft sea foam. I'm going to blend it just to kind of take away any harsh lines that may be there. Blend it and make it look a little softer. And super, super fast. All right, there we go. So I could play with that a little bit more and make it kind of stand out a little bit more. Like this piece right here can come down around here. So you can see the fold of the leaf a little better, and then come back in and give it a little bit, just kind of blend that color in. So there, like that. So isn't that pretty? So I went ahead and already colored some and already die cut them, and I used the Zinnia dies. Let me see if I can find them real fast. And right here. So I used the Zinnia die. So you have to kind of move it around unless you're smart, which sometimes I am and sometimes not so much. It's not that I'm not smart. I just don't think before I do sometimes. So with your stamp, you can mark on there a certain mark that you know this is going to line up with, and then you can mark that. And as long as you know that you stamp your stamp in a certain direction, you can always come back, and then you know that your die will line up with it. I just didn't do that with these. and I haven't taken the time to do it. So it's got that. And then you've got your leaf die in here too, so that you can cut out your leaf. So you cut your leaf out, and then you cut this out. But I've used these quite a bit, so I kind of sort of know about where it goes. Now that I said that, though, it won't. So, yep, right there. Just like that, I think. Nope, I'm off a little bit. See, I said it, so now I don't know where it goes. I was probably right, and I'm just, yeah, because there's that little, oh, no, right here. There we go. See this little petal right here and this little thing right here. So that would probably be where I would mark it on my stamp and on here, so that I could line that right up and run that through. I tape them down with some Post-it tape so that it holds them and they don't move when I crank it through. And then voila, got it. All right, so let's put this aside. Let's bring this back down. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the flower as my circle, okay? And I'm going to stick my little leaves right there. So we're going to go ahead and glue the leaf down to the, oops, get those boogers off of there. We're going to glue this flower, the leaf down to the flower. So right about where I want it to go, which is right about there. All right, we're going to flip that over, and we're going to pop this girl up. Okay, I'm going to put 2 dimensionals. I'm going to put it, well, not that many. I'm going to put it 3. All right, and then we're going to take the backing off of these. And then we just have one thing left to do on this card, and that is our sentiment. So our sentiment is still going to go across there. So what I did was I took a piece of scrap, basic white, and I think I used Memento. I used Memento, and then I brought in my Simply Said, which if you are a beginner stamper, I highly recommend getting this stamp set, and it's fairly reasonable. It's $17 or $18 for it. It's got almost every sentiment that you would need. It's got let's celebrate, yay, thinking of you, thank you, miss you, happy birthday, and then it's got some cursive, thanks, hello, just a note, and birthday wishes. So this is a really good stamp set to have for your sentiments if you're just getting started. And even if you are seasoned, it's good. It's fun. I love it. So I stamped it using the thank you, and then I just flagged the end of it, and we're going to put some dimensionals on this as well. Uh-oh, let's see. I'm missing. I got busy. I forgot to look over here. Well, thank you. Hi, Carol. Thank you, Lynette. Okay, so I'm just going to use some little mini ones because they are, I know I don't have to fight with them, and getting them in the right place is where the big ones, I might have to. And there we go. So I got that. We're going to take the backs off of these. I'm going to slip this right up underneath there. I'm going to bring it up a little bit higher though, right there. Whoops, nope. I guess I am going to bring it down here because it doesn't fit. I stamped it too far. Let's see, wonder if I can get it there. Right there. Nope, it's going to hang off. All right, so we're going to doctor this a little bit, and that's not a big deal. I'm going to make this banner a little closer to our words, and maybe that might make the difference, and then maybe not, but we're going to try. Okay, so we're going to go, yeah, it did. All right, There we go. Except for I did want this in the center. But again, this is only a, it's just to help you to be a little creative. That's all. This is going to go just like that. So there you go. So instead of putting that in the middle, like I did this one is down a little bit further. Our strip is a little wider, and we used a flower instead of the circle. So here's the one that's just like this, except for this one is actually wider. Our sentiment piece is wider than this piece, but that doesn't matter. So you've got those two. Now this is the one that we're going to have some fun with and do it on the fly. All right. Hey, Kim. Kim's on here. Or did Kim hop on and hop off? All right. So we've got, yeah, this is what I was playing with. So I've got a scrap piece of paper. I also, oh, please don't tell me I lost it. I might have. It's the only thing I hate when I don't have my card pieces together and I put them in a little plastic sleeve so that I can keep all my pieces together so that I don't lose them. And I did. I had already colored and cut out a butterfly just so that you guys, I know it's up here somewhere. I know I put it somewhere. It might be so that you guys didn't have to sit here and watch me do it. You might have to because I don't know what I did with it. I just die cut this thing out like probably 15 minutes before I went live, and I don't know what I did with it. Let's give me one more second to double check everything here. My desk is a complete and utter mess. So, I got a trillion projects going on at one time here. All right, so see here, I got proof. I cut it out. Oh, there it is. All right, I put it in my tray and I didn't even look there. All right, so we've got that. Now I need to think on what I wanted to do. So we're going to use the same basic beige cardstock. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to go ahead and, hey, you're here, Kim. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to do that. So Kim, since you're here, for the card sketch challenge, she put in 2 cards, and she did one that was masculine and one that was feminine, and she did a great job. So she's actually the winner tonight. So where is your little gift? I put it up here with a Post-it note on it that said Kim Elkins right here. So this is your prize for doing the card challenge. So this is it. So I will get this to you. I guess when your order gets here. Oh wait, you ended up getting through yesterday, day before yesterday. So however you want it. If you want me to hang on to this until class, or if you want to come by and pick it up. But anyway, that's yours. Thank you so much for participating in the card sketch challenge too. That was so much fun. So that's what I'm doing tonight. This was the card I showed. This one, I think I showed you this one, that one. And then this is the one we just did. So instead of doing a circle, we did a flower. And then I moved the sentiment down lower. And our strip was a little wider than it looks in here. So I didn't put measurements because I wanted you guys to be able to use whatever size and width you wanted to do. So we're going to do something with the sketched butterflies, as you guys can tell. And I thought I would use some Summer Splash. I tossed around about Summer Splash and Peach Pie, and I couldn't make up my mind. But I think we're going to do some Summer Splash. I may even use some glimmer paper for the band. You can always use ribbon if you'd like, so we can even play with that. We can bring in some ribbon. I don't have anything that's really wide. I know that in the catalog there is some wider ribbon that would be fantastic for stuff like this, for bands, for strips. All right. Okay, so I know our card base is going to be this, and then I thought about doing some Summer Splash as a card base, as a layer. And then I thought, well, I kind of want to use something that's a little more colorful, and I thought about this. So this has a little bit of the Peach Pie, it has some of the Summer Splash, it has Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, and it's really pretty piece of paper here. I know I do too. Summer Splash. Thank you, Kim. I love the name Summer Splash. And that is one of my new favorite colors because it reminds me of Bermuda Bay that I get very, very sad about. Every time I think about it, it just breaks my heart. So yeah, Bermuda Bay retired, for those of y'all that don't know. Bermuda Bay retired, and it was my favorite color. Let's see. I even have my old office is painted Bermuda Bay. Yeah. So, let's see. So we could do that, or we could bring in some white and we can stamp on it. We can stamp our own designer series paper using the butterflies, I thought. I'm just not sure if I want to do that. I think it would look really, really pretty, but that would take a little bit of time. But you guys tell me what you think would look really pretty. And remember, we are going to bring in the butterflies, and I'm not sure if I want to use the Peach Pie or the Summer Splash. But that's what I have in mind. And then I thought, well, this could also be, I'm thinking that we could use this for one of our strips of paper. We can emboss something. Oh, look at this. This was laying here. I just happened to look down at this. I've not used this very much at all. We could use this as the layer. Isn't that pretty? We could use that. And then we could use this for the strip. Or we could even use this side. Or we could use this. This is Unbounded Love paper. I think that's the name. I can't remember for sure. Designer series paper. We could use this, or we could use this in one of these, not that side. We could use this, and we could use the other side. I love those polka dots in there. You know what? I really wanted to use Summer Splash. I wanted Summer Splash in here so badly, but it will be because we'll use this side. How about that? Does that sound good to you guys? I think that's what we're going to do. All right, so let's bring in the trimmer. And what did I say those measurements were? They were 1 3/4 by 4 3/4. And no, 4 3/4 and 1 3/4 by 4. All right, so I know I want my lengths to be the same, but this time I think I'm gonna do, because I really want that embossing folder to show more because that's so pretty. So I think I'm gonna cut them, I think I'm gonna cut them smaller. So I think you know what? I'm gonna do this one wide. I'm gonna do this one the same length. The same width. So we're gonna do 1 1 3/4 for this. Well, if it will stay straight. Oh, it keeps slipping on me. 1 3/4. Oh, I think a storm is coming. You guys, that might mean that I'll lose my internet. Let's pray that that does not happen. By 4 3/4. Is that right? That's right. All right, save this piece because you can always use it for something else. All right, so that's going to go on here like so. All right, this one I'm going to cut a little smaller. Love those polka dots. Okay, so we're going to go 1 1/2. We're going to go 1 1/2 by 4. Okay, and we could even go smaller if you wanted to, but I don't want to go too small. Okay, so I'm not that brave yet. All right, so that's going to go there. So isn't that pretty? That does look pretty so far. I'm really liking it. We do need our band across there. So I could bring in more. Okay, you guys tell me. Do we want to focus on peach pie or focus on summer splash? Because our butterfly can be either peach pie, and it actually even has some pumpkin pie in there. The darker is pumpkin pie. Or we can do the summer splash. So I think if we do the summer splash, then I need to put a summer splash something as the strip. If we do the peach pie, I can still do the summer splash because we got peach pie right here. So what do you guys think? Well, let's try it. And I think I want to use some of this glimmer paper because it's absolutely gorgeous. And I really have not used that much of it at all. So this is the In Colors. This is the 2024-2026 In Color glimmer paper. So you've got the Shy Shamrock. I didn't say rack. Okay, so we've got Shy Shamrock. We've got Petunia Pop, Summer Splash. Oh, so pretty. It's actually more green. It's showing up blue on the screen, but it's really greeny blue. That's what I'm going to use. And then we've got the peach pie, and there was another color. I don't remember what it was. Oh, no, I don't remember what it was. And I don't have them all in here. Peach pie. Don't ask me. I don't remember. And I'm your leader, right? Huh? Okay, so I'm going to cut this. And I'm going to cut this to 1 inch. We're going to make this strip 1 inch. All right. And I cut this upside down because I just think it helps my blade. I could be fooling myself, but I just think it does. So I'm going to go to 4 4/4, but I'm actually going to do just a teeny touch longer, just in case. Whoops. What's wrong? There we go. All right. Just in case my card base is a touch wider, which sometimes happens. Okay, so actually it's going to go down here like so, like that, like that. So what do you guys think so far? We're just going to mock run through this before we glue anything down. I absolutely think I'm loving this. So we're going to do that. And we're going to do this. Oh, and you know what else you could do too? For your strips, you could stamp something on them. Like if we used a white or a really light colored designer series paper, because you know you can stamp on your designer series paper too. If it's light enough, you can. Let me show you. I'm going to waste this piece, but it's okay. And I'm not using anything really pretty. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to, because I want to show you, especially if you use a dark enough color, you can stamp on this. So you can stamp on your designer series paper. So that sometimes makes a wow too. Something so simple like that. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to go with this. No, I'm not. I'm going to stamp on it. No, I think it might be too much. I think it might be because this is our focal point here. So see, it's not really a circle, but yet it's your focal point. Like that. I'm thinking I might want to. I think I might, no, I think it'll be too much. All right, so we're going to go down there like so, and like that, and like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hear these down. I'm going to commit to this. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm going to put quite a bit of glue on here because this is 3D embossed, so that it's got like a lot of deep. Oh, here comes the rain. Please, Father, do not take the internet away tonight. Okay, so we are. Oh, I didn't get that on there straight. I'm rolling with it. All right, so then we're gonna have this piece here. I'm gonna glue this down too. You can pop this up as well. I mean, you could pop everything up from here on out. Actually, you can pop anything you want to pop up. There are no rules. Remember that. There are no rules. It is what you want to do. It is what comes to your mind. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit, though. All right. Just like that. I'm hoping it's going to stick because there's a lot of highs and lows. Okay. I think I am going to pop these up, though, because, and I may even layer these. You know what? Let's layer them. No, let's not. Because if I glue those down, you're going to see the impression of the embossed folder on there. But I don't have to do that. I can just glue it right here, too, I think. Well, we're just going to go ahead and go with it. We're just going to go ahead and go with it. I'm going to put that right about there. Try to center that on here. Just like that. I'm okay if it has loose ends and all of that. We can be a little... I did that wrong. And you guys sat right there and watched me do it and didn't say anything. That's okay. We can use this side right here. See, I get to talking and I forget what I'm doing. I'm not thinking straight. I want to leave some room. We're going to do that. All right? And that's not straight either. It's straight enough. Right? It's straight enough. There we go. All right, so there. So what do you guys think so far? I think that's kind of pretty. All right, so I'm going to use this guy here. He's going to go here. Or she. All right, and then we're going to do a sentiment. So we can do, we can use thank you. I always need thank you cards. So I need thank you cards and birthday cards the most. I wonder if Let's Celebrate will fit on there because it is kind of fancy with that sparkly stuff on there, huh? Let's Celebrate, but I don't think it's not unless I move this over, unless I put it straight and I put it, no, it's really not going to fit. Rats. I could do it. Nah. All right. Oh, we could put happy birthday, though. Happy birthday's a little bit shorter than celebrate, or is it just an optical illusion? Yeah. Actually, I think that's going to work. All right, let's try it. Thinking of you. All right, Carol says thinking of you. So let's put thinking of you. All right, my only concern with that one is it's going to be wider. So it may cover up some of our glimmer. No, I think I can make it work. Okay, so let's do thinking of you. And I'm going to do it in black. So let's bring out our tuxedo black. All right, and my stamp is on here crooked, so hopefully I can stamp this straight. But maybe since my stamp is crooked, I can stamp it straight. That was kind of funny, wasn't it? I think so. Ah, I killed me. All right, so there we go. All righty. And you can fussy cut this, or we can use our trimmer. And I think I'm going to use my trimmer because I don't cut straight most of the time. All right, so there we go. Now we can, something just stuck to that. Did you catch that? All right. And actually, Carol, I need a couple of thinking of you cards, actually, because we have a couple of ladies who have not been able to make class due to circumstances in their lives. So I want to send them some thinking of you cards. All right, so we're going to flag this. Or we could I might regret this, but I'm going to go for it. All right, I'm going to bring this down a little lower too, I think, so that it's like that. So just like that. What do you guys think? All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to put some dimensionals. Can you guys hear the thunder? It's pretty scary. I don't like thunderstorms. Okay. Grown woman, and I don't like thunderstorms. I'm going to put some dimensionals on here. Just like so. We are going to pull the backing off of this one. And if I can remember how I had it, because I really liked the way it looked, I think we're going to do it just like that. All right, there we go. And then we're going to pull this, and we're going to take that one off. And I'm going to slide that right there. And we're going to slide it right there. And there we go. And then we can put some bling on this if you wanted to. I don't really think it needs a lot of bling because we got this shimmer paper on here. I think sometimes you can put too much. If we wanted to do anything at all, it would be, we're going to bring in these tinsel gems because I absolutely love them. And we can put them on the butterfly. So let's take a couple of these little ones. Actually, one. We'll just do one. Just like that. You can't really see it on the camera though, but it's there. I think that looks really, really pretty. You can also put a rhinestone right there, or you can put something that's a little bit more sparkly. Yeah, I like that. I hope you guys like this. I hope it gives you some ideas and helps you with card sketches. They're lots of fun. And there's like, it still looks like this, but yet it's different. Because the thinking of you is down lower. We didn't really use a circle. We just used a focal point. And then the same thing with, let me bring in this one. This one. This one is more like this, but this is wider. And this comes down a little further. The sentiment does. And let's see, where's the one? Right here. And then this one, this is wider too. But it is in the center. But everything else, so you can do it any way you want to do it. So, all right, you guys. Oh, we have been 55 minutes. All right, and I would love to stay on here longer, but the thunder is getting closer and closer, and I know that I am gonna I'm gonna lose my internet. So let me see. Let me ask you guys, which one is your favorite? I know which one is mine. But actually, it's really a hard choice, but if I go by color, I know which one's my favorite. Let me know in the comments which one, you guys tell me which one is your favorite one. Thank you so much. Don't forget to give me thumbs up, share the video in your personal pages, and yeah, spread the word so that we can grow and share more fun. So I hope you guys had a good time tonight. Thank you so much again for watching on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I hope that you do so. Just hit that red subscribe button and click the bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a new video or download, however it works. And thumbs ups. And you can share the video too. That would be wonderful. And please comment. Let us know which one is your favorite one. And thank you so very much. Oh, links to my Facebook page. I think there's a link to my group page in there. I'll check and make sure when I get out of here. The pink only because I love pink. I know. You know what? Sometimes colors really make a difference, don't they? I think so. This one right here. And let's see. Okay. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I'll check and make sure there's a link to my group page in there. And if there's not, I'll put it in there so that you can join the group page. All right, enough of me chatty and taking up your time. I know that your time is precious, but I thank you so much for taking a small part of it and spending it with me. And I hope that this was fun for you and gives you some inspiration. Okay, you guys, till the next time, same place. Doodly-doo.